that have iron in them, mainly because iron seems, so I do like to have them separated. I feel like myself personally, I actually do take them separately.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Kidney Coach YouTube channel. I am naturopath Fiona Chin, co-founder of Kidney Coach and Kaigenesis, our supplements designed for people people diagnosed with chronic kidney disease. And I'm joined again today by the lovely Lindsey Zirker. Lindsey is one of the head renal nutritionists at Kidney Nutritional Institute. She is a gem when it comes to all things autoimmune related and kidney disease. So any of those sort of things, she's your master there. But she's also a master in all things minerals and kidney disease and just minerals in general. So we've been slowly working our way through the minerals. I know Lindsey's she's like me, a ferocious studier and likes to go down rabbit holes, and then we have to pull her out after a little bit and say, Lindsey, come back to us. And then she tells us everything she found down the rabbit hole, which is what I love about her so much. So, Lindsey, thank you for being back on the podcast. And so, quick question, just because you are a genius on this stuff and you sparked a question in my brain when you said that. Multivitamins and minerals that have copper, zinc, magnesium, all the things that compete with each other for absorption in one capsule. Thoughts?
Yeah, I tend to stay away, especially from the ones that have iron in them, mainly because iron seems to have the shortest half-life. And so I feel like the quality isn't going to be very good. And it really seems like iron interacts with a lot of different ones. So I do like to have them separated. I feel like that I've definitely used different ones where you have like the vitamins in one supplement and the minerals in another supplement. And for myself personally, I actually do take them separately. I take my vitamins in the day and I take my minerals at night. And if I need something in between to get me through the day, then I take that at lunch.
Yeah.
So I think that, you know, if you're like the averagely healthy person and you're not like super diminished in your nutrients, I think having them all together is maybe not a super big deal. Like your body can probably adjust to what is a higher priority, um, especially because the body is not mindless when it's absorbing nutrients, right? There's always different concentration gradients, or oh, we have extra low levels of this, so that's taking more priority. And when the supplement comes, it's like, oh, huge amounts of this just came in. We're going to take that and absorb it. So I think it's really only critical if you are super, super malnourished that you would
Yeah.
want to make that distinction, which I was because I had a bunch of gut issues. So I did that and it made a difference for me. But I think if you're not super malnourished, then I think it's less of a priority to try and worry about the chemistry of all that personally. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that and your experience there?
Yeah, no, that's why I wanted to ask you. I don't tend to use multivitamins. I tend to try and improve dietary intake and then work on deficiencies and gut health and go with the theory that the body will absorb, what it needs to if you're adequately providing it. And it does seem to be things like magnesium, zinc, vitamin D, B vitamins, depending on the patient, that you're then supplementing in
Yeah.
different levels, and maybe chromium if people are like diabetic. And then you get quite specific and niched with certain formulas. But yeah, I don't tend to use multivitamins. I tend to go for a good dietary approach and then test and treat deficiencies, and then optimize it in the diet that way and optimize gut absorption. Like you say, the body's so uh, clever about how it absorbs and what it needs to. It's not silly. So yeah, I can't remember the last time I prescribed someone a multivitamin. I just don't tend to
Yeah,
do it.
I usually do them separate. Well, the other thing too is that I found in most multivitamins, like, especially where we have the opportunity to do, like, if I do more in-depth testing, like a Nutri-Eval, like, it gives me specific recommendations of how many IUs or milligrams or grams or whatever somebody needs of something. So I can tailor my recommendations really, really well. And I've just found that if if I do choose, if I am looking at like a all-inclusive multivitamin, maybe let's help, reduce pill burden or something. The amounts of minerals typically in those are not enough.
Yeah.
Like they kind of suck. And
Yeah.
so that's one reason why I'm just like, what is the point of having this in there? And it's like potassium, 50 milligrams. I'm like, what is that? It's like
Yeah.
nothing. I don't
Yeah.
know. And so I think that it does allow us to help our patients. Like we can micromanage things better so our patients don't have to, and we can say, focus on these specific food things, and then you need more support here, so here's a supplement. And we don't have like the all-in-one things. We're just not there technology wise yet to make them work super well, I feel like.
Yeah, no, I think that's a really good point.
Yeah.
Thanks for answering that. Thank you, Lindsay. That was educational as always. That's why I love catching up, because I always learn lots of new things. So thank you. If anyone's out there listening, thinking, oh my goodness, this woman is the mineral expert, I definitely need to chat to her. I will put the details in below, but kidneynutritionalinstitute.org, right? There you'll be able to find Jessie Anna and the team and all the amazing practitioners they have there. Lindsay being one of the head ones there, doing amazing work with people with chronic kidney disease, and obviously looking at minerals and very much treating you as a person and not a disease, and doing all the integrative testing. If you want to know more about what we do, you can head to www.kidneycoach.com, and you will find us on Instagram and Facebook under the same handles with Kidney Coach. Make sure you hit subscribe and like. That way you'll get notified anytime we put up new info. And if there are any questions you have for Lindsay or any other minerals you'd like her to talk about, and don't worry, we're going to plop our way through all these minerals here, please put some comments below, and I will make sure to pass that on to the lovely Lindsay herself. Lindsay, thank you as always. Thank you for listening, and we look forward to chatting to you next time.